feeling golly wearing all white.
Man, y'all face, y'all know the name. Y'all tuned into the world's greatest podcast. No, I don't just say it because it sounds lit. No, I don't just say it because it's immaculate. No, I don't just say it because y'all expect me to say it. I'm saying it because this is facts. Y'all tuned into the world's greatest podcast, Talk Ain't Cheap podcast, hosted by yours truly. It's a movie, Cletus Real Talk. I feel like I'm getting in my flow of things, King.
Movie.
I'm getting in my flow, bro. I'm viral. Movie. Made your favorite letter lit. A. Shout out to the Flossie. I see you. Alright. I got a special guest. I think by now y'all know that I don't introduce my guests. I feel like me introducing guests kind of take away from who they are. It kind of changes them. And who am I to kind of define who they are? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let my guest, this is my brother though. I will tell you that. And that's a title I hold really dear to my heart. So, brother, introduce yourself, King.
Yo, I go by the name of Meechie. From Staten Island. Yo, I really don't know what to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, we here, you know what I'm saying? How we coming? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling great on this Saturday night. Happy to be here with my brother Cletus. You know what I'm saying? Bro invited me here.
It's a vibe.
You know what I'm saying? We in the store. I just grabbed some chips. You know what I'm saying? Crunchy Cheetos to be exact.
Shout out to Peace International Market, 3240 Richmond Terrace.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop going to Costco and shit. Support your local deli, you know what I'm saying? This Crescent got niggas tripping.
Support the local deli. She's a wetty. A.
Movie.
Yo, brother, so what did we decide to name this episode?
Wait, bro, say it one more time.
What did we decide to name this episode?
Oh, we naming this episode Change Your Approach.
Why did you choose that title?
Because it's like, just fuck with the pressure and fuck all that side shit. Change your perspective, change how you see shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we moving forward, we not going back. You know what I'm saying? Change your approach.
Okay, that's fair enough. And when you say fuck all the side shit, change how you see things, etc., in what scope are you speaking from? Because your experiences are very different than a lot of people. So when you say some shit like that, you gotta be mindful. You're saying it from your perspective. So from what scope are you saying that from? I'm
just saying it just from being in a dark place, feeling like it's easier to be on some, like, you know, shit not working now, like, like, you know, like nothing's going right for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no such thing as luck. You create the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, create where you trying to go, what you trying to do. Like, it's all about consistency. It's all about faith, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
Yo, it's about to be Monday, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good week because I said so, bro.
I love it. Hashtag is
you know why I feel that way? Yo, hashtag, so. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, happiness is a choice. I come over there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hashtag happiness is a choice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's negative energy anyway, but everywhere. But, like, you don't got to give in to that. It's all about how you coming. How we coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a good week, bro.
How did you develop this kind of attitude? Because I feel like you... by far, and I don't think I've ever told you this, but you're by far like one of the most positive people I've ever met, and I say that in the, like, you're one of those people that nothing really be fucking with your vibe, like, at all. And I've known you for years now. Like, I like to date how long I've known people, so I've known you. This is definitely the hot boy era. This is definitely high school when you went to Catholic school.
Yeah, for the first few years of my life, and I was in middle school type shit.
Didn't you go to Moore?
I went to Mark Carmel from like pre-K to like first grade. Then I was at PS 29, then IS 27, then Port Richmond.
You was at Port, but you was at Moore a lot.
I was never at Moore, bro. Like maybe towards senior year. Yo, high school, no funny shit, bro. I ain't not friends until like senior year, bro.
But I knew you.
You probably mentioned the Moore because of Allen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, senior year, like, that's when I started fucking with Allen like that, because that's fam now.
You used to move with Allen. I know I didn't meet you because of Allen, though.
Bro, you met me at a Sweet 16. Because remember you guys used to be like, everybody's Sweet 16, bro? Like, that's how I met you at a Sweet 16.
Nah,
then I met you again, like, chilling with, like, Dem and Timmy and shit. Like, we put up to the crib. We was like, your crib and your mom's made African food, and that was busting. And then, you know, it's been vibes ever since.
Did we do our Unity games too?
I was in Unity games, bro, but that was before I actually knew you. You know, Staten Island shit. Like, I didn't know you then. Like, I didn't meet you till like my senior year of high school, bro.
It could have been. I feel like that's too late because we was making moves way before your senior year. But you're a year older than me, right?
a year older than you.
Okay, so yeah, maybe, because that was the times when we was really outside. Like that summer, we was
really outside. 2011 type shit.
Yes.
Really outside.
We was outside.
I feel like those was like 2 big years of my life. 2011, 2016. Like,
Why would you say 2011 was a big year? I mean, outside of it being your graduation year.
I mean, I feel like that was when I really like got accustomed to island culture, like popping out and seeing a lot of people like I really fuck with, really got love for. Like a lot of people be saying they don't really don't fuck with the island. I don't feel like that. I mean, in a sense I do, but like 1 or 2 times I pop out throughout the year, like that be love, like family reunion, like. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hugging people, like, it's that all love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't honestly say that's something I'll fuck with, like, on every weekend type shit. I'll be elsewhere, but, you know what I'm saying? When I do pop on the island, like, it's family type shit, like, I got love for everybody.
I'm already in tune. So, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Nah, shit be type weird at the same time, too. I feel like people just gotta show more love, you know what I'm saying? Like, interact with people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like social media makes shit, like, a lot smaller, but I feel like everybody needs to just interact and just show love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll say what I've been saying. I think everybody on the island needs a reintroduction because people are still stuck in that same approach, like you said, that same scope of high school 2011 vibes, as if we're not into 2020. That's 9 years ago. People have grown, changed. Like shorty that was popping for the whole island is now your daughter's teacher. Like, she's now your mother's nurse. Like, you're bugging if you think that you're going to speak to this young lady in any type of way when she's the one, your mom's caregiver, your grandmama's caregiver. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, me personally, what about the island? Like, when I see people I came up with, if I see somebody, like, I've talked to on Twitter, like, I try to say what's up. Like, it's not always like that, because I be socially awkward at times. And sometimes I be type high, you know what I'm saying? But, like, for the most part, I try to show as much love as I can to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, should be weird sometimes, but I try to make it work.
I'm already
That's all you can do, you know what I'm saying?
I'm already in tune. So, Let me start off at the memory I have with you. I remember, shout out to our brother Dante, man.
Yo, shout out Dante, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to fam, you know what I'm saying?
Brother, man. That's a hot boy for real, for real. It's a lot of love in my heart, man. Rest in peace to our brother. And I remember one day, I think it was me, you, Dante, and Alan. And I don't know if Zay was there. And we was doing all the sign language, and we was cursing each other out in sign language.
Oh yeah, well that's what I'm trying to say, bitch ass nigga. It's solid.
He was teaching you how to say bitch ass nigga. It's solid. We was really cursing each other out all day in sign language, and then just dying laughing, and nobody knew.
Nah, bro. I remember for like the next few years after that, like every time I seen you, like you was freestyling sign language for me. Like I don't know what you was trying to say, but you was doing your things. I was like, what? Like, yes, bro.
But you know what's crazy is even at that age, I didn't really realize, like, when you said that you was like partially deaf, or that you had, you know, the instrument attached to your ear. I never paid attention.
Cochlear implants.
What's this called? The cochlear implant.
Cochlear implant.
A cochlear implant. So exactly what is that?
Cochlear implant is like mainly meant for people that are like severely deaf, profoundly deaf. Like, it's not a hearing aid. The difference between a hearing aid and a cochlear implant is a hearing aid amplifies the hearing that you already have. Like a cochlear implant, you have to get surgery to get it. And yeah, it really helped, like, all my hearing come back, like, for real. Like, it's different for a lot of people. I know a lot of people, like me, deaf people, notice that their speech is different. It was different for me because I wasn't born deaf. I lost my hearing around, like, 8th grade, high school.
So what happened?
I had a really bad eye condition at the time, and, like, it's called uveitis, and the doctors I was going to, they put me on a lot of, like, strong medicine, like prednisone, to help my eyes get better, and my hearing ended up getting worse. Like, I really woke up one morning, I remember, I wasn't really able to hear at all. Like, I was going to school, like, struggling and crazy, and it was really crazy at the time because I didn't really learn how to, like, embrace it. I was just learning how to tolerate it because I was just a kid, and you just wake up one day, like, you lose your hearing, like, you about to finish 8th grade, you going into high school. So, like, I feel like during that time, I was really seeking a lot of validation from my parents when I never really needed it. Like, but I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? I really had to learn like the importance of self-love and how to embrace that. And as I got older, I really did, and it was really a blessing. It really changed my perspective on a lot.
I love it. No, I'm sorry. I was go. I don't mean to interject, but I was gonna say, what does self-love look like to you? Because I feel like, and I said this in another episode, black men have never been really taught to love themselves unapologetically without having to either.
I feel like that's a fact, bro. Like as far as like black men, it's like if some shit happened to you, like you just gotta hold it down. Like people never really express you to like really talk how you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people to this day still don't know how to do that. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying, that I've been moving forward as far as embracing it and like teaching others how to. But like,
so how do you love yourself? What does your self-love look like for you?
me, self-love is, you know, just taking care of yourself, you know, like telling your friends like, yo, I can't lick right now because I need some time to myself. You know, it just, I feel like self-love is just embracing what other people might find weird. If you like that shit, embrace that shit. You feel me? Like,
hashtag don't yuck my yum. This nigga Meechie looking at me like, okay.
yo, bro.
Yo, this nigga Meechie look at me like.
Yo, bro, no funny. Like, one thing is like, as far as people that are part of hearing, I feel like I don't like to ask people to repeat themselves too much. So that's how I was like, I'll dead look at you or just nod like, okay, you know. But I dead didn't know. Yo, bro, don't nobody smile more than somebody that don't know what the fuck you just said. I'll be smiling like I dead don't know what you just said. Like,
hey, you know, it's crazy.
But like, yeah, I don't be trying to offend people. Is that just like a natural habit I develop over time?
Because you know what I realized? I remember back in the day when we were kids, I used to always like talk and then you be like, huh? And I'm like, bro, you really keep making me repeat myself. And you, believe it or not, you probably one of the people who used to teach me like patience. Not because like, oh, you used to get me upset or anything, but I used to have like this thing that I used to hate having to repeat myself. But when you start to realize like, yo, he just can't hear you. Like, cause you never made it one, and that's something else about you. You never made it like known.
Yeah, bro, that was the thing with me. Like, I didn't know how to embrace it. Like, I didn't really tell people I was deaf. Like, how can you expect people to really help you if you're not telling them like what's going on with you? Like, it's crazy because like this jobs I've had before, like I really wasn't telling people. They probably thinking like, oh, like he's ignoring me. Like, what's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really just didn't tell them. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I had to learn too. Like,
because people won't know what you're going through unless you tell them. And it's not a sign of weakness for expressing how you feel about shit.
It's not a sign of weakness at all, bro. A sign of weakness, I feel like, is letting the actions of others affect you. Like, that's what I feel like is a sign of weakness. The only thing that's weak is your mindset, bro. There's really no such thing as a disability. What is a disability, bro?
It's an ability not to do something.
Yo, bro, I've really seen like somebody with one hand before come to 51 and cook people in bowl. Like, no funny shit, bro. No funny shit. Like, a disability, there's no such thing as a disability but your mindset, bro. Like, I'm over here trying to start a non-profit, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to kids and shit. I'm a black superhero, like Static Shock, bro. Ain't no such thing.
Shout out to that nigga Static Superhero.
Yo,
Static
big facts.
Shock,
like,
man.
shout out to Black History Month. I know there's so much that's been going on this year, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Black History Month. Shout out to International Women's Month, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everything that's going on out here. I feel like there's so much going on in 2020, like everybody down, like the year gonna turn around. Like, I know this gonna be a good year. I knew that 2020 would be different because it's like it's a new decade, a fresh start, and like a lot of stuff just been so sad, you know, and like I've been trying to keep going, like, and that's really all you can do. Like, just try to just keep a positive outlook on everything, like.
So at what point, because you said like you had to change your approach, at what point did you start to change how you viewed your quote unquote disability?
I feel like it's probably around the time I was like 22, 23. Like, I was really just trying to move forward and just like with everything I've planned. Like, as far as like being like an entrepreneur, like being creative, you gotta have confidence behind your ideas. You gotta have faith, and you gotta fully be confident in that. I feel like I wasn't fully confident because I wasn't fully embracing my hearing loss, and like that was something I had to overcome in order to like take a step forward. Like I was starting to embrace my hearing loss more on a daily basis, and then I got the whole idea of creating a documentary for it. And I was thinking like, like, okay, like you've been making steps, like here's like, like a step you can really take just to really show people like, like this is really how I'm coming. And like it wasn't easy at first. Like I remember the first day I was recording that documentary, like I was tight fried because it was just like, it was really no, honestly, like it was really just hard, like learning to how to express myself really, just working on my communication. And I feel like I've definitely improved on that over the years. I know it's like with a lot of people that's really hard, like as far as like with friendships or relationships, like really like telling your man, it's like, yo, like that really got me tight. Like really telling your girl like, yo, I'm really not feeling that shit. A lot of people like deal with that on a daily basis, and that's something I had to work on too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really the main way of going about shit. Just talk about shit, like trying to communicate with shit. That's the only way you gonna move forward. Like that whole like silent treatment shit, like like be it around the bus type shit. That's just not doing shit, bro.
I'm already
like you really gotta just
you gotta change it.
Be blunt, bro. That's
cause I ain't gonna lie. I had a brother I was talking to like in the past week, and it's like he disclosed with me. I'm not gonna say who he is, but he disclosed with me that he suffers from a lot of anxiety, and he almost took his life. And I'm just like, I'm like, why would you do that? And, you know what I mean? When your situation. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not bad. I can't tell you if your situation is bad or not. But it's like in relations to like other things. Like, why would you do that? Especially with the work that you do. So I try to. How would you tell somebody who might have anxiety or somebody who might have like this hard like time of dealing with loving themselves or dealing with their situation or dealing with a condition to how to maybe potentially go about healing themselves? Or
honestly, like I could really sit here and try to give you like this whole positive speech. Like shit really not easy, bro. Like even with myself, like I'm working on shit every day. Like it's really just taking things one day at a time. Like every day is a step to move forward. Like that day you might fall back into your old habits type shit, and you might feel sad, you might get discouraged, but that next day it's a new day to move forward. It's just really just taking things one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you feeling down, having negative thoughts, thinking of like 4 or 5 more positive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to push the people that's around me. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta think like your actions not only affecting you, it's affecting everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have purpose and just staying strong. Like just being tough. You tough, Clee. Like Clee is you tough, bro. It's just staying tough, just staying strong.
I'm a gangster.
Yo, facts. Like honestly, like it's easier said than done, but it's really just saying things, taking things one day at a time. Like just speaking them positive things into existence one day at a time. Eventually, you keep saying it, you gonna start believing it. And like when your friends, when they hear you saying that shit and they see that hunger in your eyes, they gonna start believing that shit too. Like that's really all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just faith.
So speaking about black superheroes, right? Who were some of those black superheroes in your upbringing that like you would say really kind of helped you, change your perspective on your situation? Because I was gonna really come back and ask you like, yo, like what was your support system like when you found out like, yo, I went from these severe headaches to now I'm losing my hearing? Because I don't know what life
that's the thing, bro. Like I never really had a support system. Like I was very closed-minded about things at first because I was thinking like, I lost my hearing, and a lot of people around me can't relate to my situation, so who can I really talk to about that?
That's real.
Yeah, I didn't really have any, and that's kind of where I was struggling at first. Like I feel like as I got older, a lot of my support system was just really just my family, just my pops, just seeing my parents like still grinding at the age they are, and like just wanting to be able to take care of them, like, and just my friends, like just wanting the best for like my friends, everybody around myself, and just feeling like, yo, if I get my shit together, like that's gonna inspire them to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like that's just been one of my main purposes, just helping others, and I feel like that's kind of what's kept me going. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that's also like what's fucked me up in a sense, because it's like, you can help others, but at the same time, you can't forget about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like being a good person, you get so caught up in helping the people around you, you can't forget about yourself. And that's really where you end up fucking up, like, towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm already in tune. And I asked that question because it's like, bro, I never really, bro, and I'm saying this from like as a honest, I never really realized that you just didn't, like, that you didn't hear at all. I just thought that, yo, you couldn't hear it. Like, you know, like it should be muffled.
Yeah.
Because you, at that time, you only had an hearing aid on one ear.
Yeah.
So when I knew you, you had a hearing aid on one ear, and I figured, oh, he can't hear out of that ear. So when I used to, I don't know if you ever really realized this, but I was always conscious of it. When I started repeating myself, I always try to make sure I was not close to the ear, but I was speaking the direction of that one ear so you could hear me.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I really appreciate that now, like, that you actually told me that, but just really looking back on a lot of stuff, like, I used to always see it as, like, you know, like, I can't really keep up with the conversation, so, like, let me just stay quiet, and, you know, I'll pick up on what I'll do here. Like, it was never really that I was the quiet person. A lot of people mistake me as quiet. It was just, like, what's the point of me, like, trying to front, like, I know what y'all talking about, and then, like, I end up looking stupid, like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying?
That was 5 minutes ago, Meechie. What you talking about?
Yo, honestly, that's why, like, my love for music really has, like, grown over the years. Because when you listen to music, once you learn the lyrics, like, you know the song, you could do your dance, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You in a party, you could enjoy yourself. Like, you never really got to worry about, like, people laughing at you because you can't hear. Or people wondering why you keep asking them to repeat yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I fell in love with music so much over the years.
So who? Because you're like a big, like, not like Frank Ocean, but like that whole, like, Our Future, them backpack era rappers, Joey Badass and them niggas, right?
Nah, honestly, bro, I listen to everything. Like, I listen to jazz, I listen to rap, I listen to R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to alternative shit when I'm smacked. Like, I be trying to experiment with everything. I just overall just love music.
So who are some artists, or what are some songs that people should listen to that they might not listen to because it's just not in their scope?
I mean, I feel like people is, like, starting to pick up, like, over the years and shit. Like, I know it's like Tame Impala just dropped some shit. Like, a lot of people was fucking with it. I feel like,
You said who?
you know, just open your mind, like rapping and all that. It's cool. Like, just try to listen to something you never heard before. Like, that shit your parents was listening to growing up. Like, revisit that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you listen to the Jay Electronica album?
Yo, that Jay Electronica album, that shit was type crazy. Like, I listened to one song called The Blinding. I was just like, yo, like, this shit is crazy.
Nah, bro. The Ghost, is it the Ghost of Soldier Slim? That second album?
Yeah, that shit was hard too. It's crazy because it's like a lot of people have, like, gotten so used to mumble rap and them not really saying anything that people don't. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate. Like,
they don't. Their mind, like, bro. We have been dumbed down. Like, we as a people, as a community, as a culture, we have been able. Like, we've been conditioned to fall in love with lower vibrations, bro. Like, straight up. Like, and I've noticed it too.
Nah, but that new Uzi at the same time go crazy.
But Lil Uzi's not a low vibe though. You have to have, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even, like, listen through the whole Eternal Attack, bro. I couldn't listen to it. Not because it was bad. I just have to be in a certain kind of vibe to sit down and listen to
Nah, that's
Uzi.
a fact, bro. Like, sometimes I don't be in the mood to listen to that shit. When I'm in the whip, for sure.
Yo, bro.
I listen to Lil Main, like, okay. Like, that's
I be doing my little shoulder shimmy and shit, the little back shoulder. Yeah, no, Uzi.
I feel what you're saying. Like, at some point, like, I feel like my attention span type short. Like, I can only listen to that shit for so long.
And I be trying to keep up what he's saying. His flow be fast as hell. I'll be like, but Twista was fast too. But Twista, we could hear Twista. That nigga Uzi, he just be spit. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then the beat be, like, fast as hell too, or be extra out. It's just
no funny shit. When I live here, I'm gonna bump some Twista. You remember Overnight Celebrity?
Best song that Twista ever came out with.
Oh my God.
Best song, the best song, and they had the yeah.
Nah, shorty with the violin facts.
That break was yo, bro. That's classic. That's symphonic band right there. That's shit that we was coming up on. Like,
big facts.
That shit was a good time. So okay. So you said that you had to find your support from your friends, from your family, so on and so forth. So what happened to you after, like, so you, how did you get through college?
How'd I get through college? Yo, it's crazy because
A lot of people, no disrespect, I don't mean cut you off, a lot of people don't get through college with 2 ears. That work 110% right.
Yo, honestly, like, I feel like if you go into college, whatever you trying to do in life, like you need college to do that, go for it. I feel like college is definitely not for everybody. I feel like at a young age, they were definitely pushing that shit in our minds, like, you know, graduate high school, go to college. Like, I really don't need a degree to do what I'm trying to do, bro. Like, I got a degree in business management. You need a degree to work for somebody else. I don't need a degree. I don't need a degree to start my own business. I could then just read a few books and start my own business. Yo, if you're reading this, like, one of the best things I could tell you is just read a book, bro. Pick up a book. If you're reading 5-10 pages a day, as long as you're reading something, but like that's like college, just because you don't need college, bro. Like, you just pick up a book and just educate yourself. Educate yourself.
No, you right. And you know what? I'll even take it a step further. I believe that, like, bro, what we're seeing right now, and people aren't paying attention, is a whole phenomenon. Like, bro, they're about to make all educational learning online. So all degrees are about to low-key become obsolete. Like, having a degree is just basically like you being a part of a boys club. Like, you just being a part of a larger network. That's all it is. Because you got to think about it this way, bro. If everyone's degree is online, bro. If I could go to Harvard and go through Harvard Business School online, I also now have access to Harvard's network. Bro, online from my house. These Harvard motherfuckers will never meet me. I could pull up that, yo, I'm a Harvard grad, and I'm automatically making more money than the next person next to me. Straight up. Just because, and they doing that from online, bro. Think about it. You don't got to dorm no more. You don't got to pay no activity fees. You don't got to pay for none of that shit no more. You just got to go on your laptop. If you got some quiet time and space, you do a couple work, books, assignments, modules, whatever, and now you got the Harvard education. But then if you take it a step further, bro, you could have been doing that shit on Google this whole time, or just starting a business and going through it and trying to learn as you go.
That's really all it is, bro. Just learn as you go. That's really all it is.
Shit is a process. And it's all about changing your approach. Because at the end of the day, that's what you do. You just adapt. As things go on, life happens, you just adapt. You change your approach. You make sure that, well, I always say one thing.
Change your approach. Say it again, bro.
Change your approach.
Change your approach.
So where you at now? So you said that you have a non-for-profit that you're starting, and you're trying.
Yeah, I've been working on it, bro. Like, I've been trying to show my short documentary, The Unheard.
The Unheard. I was watching it, bro. Fire.
Yo, the link is in my bio. Follow my Instagram. No said _genuine vibes.
Okay,
watch
chill
my
out,
documentary, The Unheard. No saying, get inspired.
Immaculate. That's a nice name. That's a nice name. Yeah, your at name. That's a nice at name.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's a nice ass name. I like that. We gotta do something with that. We gonna do something with that. But so The Unheard. Tell us more about The Unheard. What exactly is it? What motivated you to do it? Who was involved in the production of it?
Oh, The Unheard was actually shot and edited by my friend Kat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Meow Meow. You know what I'm saying? She's from New Orleans. Shout out Sparks. You know, most people, if you went to Wagner, you know Kaita. She was a part of that, and that was definitely a vibe. Like, it's about my hearing impaired lifestyle and informing people about cochlear implants. Like, a lot of people don't know about what cochlear implants are. Like, I be having people looking at me like I'm weird all the time. A lot of people ask questions, and that's cool. Always being able to inform people about cochlear implants and like what they do. A lot of people really just be staring at me, but I just let them stare. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm art. You know, when you go to an exhibit and everybody is looking at a painting, like some people might say like, oh, that's hard. Or some people might say it's ugly. Some people might say they don't like it because ... Some people might say it might remind them of whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then when the artist speaks about what inspired that painting, it might be some shit like that you didn't even think about. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about myself. We all are art, you know what I'm saying? So just do what you trying to do in life. Embrace what you want. And niggas gonna have opinions, but that's really is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, an opinion is not a fact. All that matters is all you feel about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Change your approach.
I love it. So you created a documentary about your lifestyle. And don't give away too much, but what is your lifestyle like, being that you have this cochlear implant?
I mean, being hearing impaired, like, it's different, but at the same time, I don't feel like it limits me. Like, I've still done anything the average person has done. Like, I've still gone to school, I still job, I still, I might not hear something you say every now and then, but for the most part, like, we doing regular shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it does, like, cause obstacles throughout my day and stuff. There might be a situation where somebody might repeat themselves. I mean, they might be tight, but I just learned to not let the reaction of others affect the mood throughout my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's all about how you come in, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta let the extra energy of others affect how you feel. Like, that dark energy, like, it gets worse if you give into it. You don't gotta give into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of times I've dealt with people that have been rude to me throughout my day, and like, I was just being nicer to them and just seeing their whole mood just change. Like, it'd be funny to me, cause like, this is really just how we come in, and a lot of people not gonna agree with it, and they might not think like that, but they gonna respect it.
That's real. That's real. And I see you now still going out and speaking to kids about, your life being hearing impaired. What is your organization called? And if people want to get more in tune with it, how can they do it? And what's the mission really behind it?
My organization is called Are You Ready? It's really been designed to teach high school kids to live more independently and make better decisions throughout their adult life. I feel like our 20s can be very overwhelming. I don't really feel like I've had a lot of guidance in a lot of stuff I've been dealing with, as far as like obstacles I face within, obstacles I face with my friends, like the new responsibilities that you got to adapt to. So, and I feel like a lot of adults, like, they'll be making a lot of good decisions as well, but it's not also necessarily their fault. It's a lot of stuff that's been passed down, that they've been taught, that might not necessarily be the best thing to do, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you just gotta educate more people on just how to go about things, and just how to live our 20s. I feel like the only way to go is up,
Gee, shit. Movies only viral. Bow.
Bow.
You know that.
Nah, but I feel like that's really crazy, because it's like college, like high school only prepares you to go to college. High school doesn't really prepare you to grow up, and everybody has to grow up someday. I said, like nobody taught me about self-love. Like, that's something I had to learn as I got older. Like, if I would have had more guidance, I would have went about things a lot differently, a lot sooner. Like, I remember, like, when I was in like middle school, high school, there was somebody coming in telling us about like drugs and stuff like that, and I felt like that was cool. But like, I feel like there needs to be a lot more that's being offered to these kids. And we getting older, there's so much technology that's been coming out, and there should be a lot more resources that help these kids grow up and become the kings and queens that they need to be, for real.
Do you feel like Staten Island has a young professional, or like a young creative scene that needs to be more like catered to?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of talent on the island that definitely needs to be a lot more catered to. I feel
like who? So just shout them out, bro. Give them their flowers.
I fuck with Deb. Shout out Deb. I fuck with Josh. I know Josh is heavy. Josh Artist. He's like really active in the Staten Island community. I fuck with. I mean, there's a lot of people I can't think of right now, cause. Yeah.
Shout out to Peace International Market for supplying the vibes. 3240 Richmond Terrace.
Yo, for real, like, I know like a lot of things have been getting crazy with this whole virus and everything. Like, if you go to Costco, you go to ShopRite, and there's nothing you can find, slide to Cletus's Deli. I'm pretty sure they got some shit that you may need to support your local deli out here. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibe.
Appreciate you, King. Nah, most definitely, because something like I said earlier, I definitely believe that we need a reintroduction. I definitely believe a lot of people gotta change their approach. on just not just life, but how they like. I believe like in terms of trauma, to some of the things that we go through and anxiety, a lot of it can be changed if we changed the way we look at it, as well as change how we view our trauma. Like the problem is we don't realize we have trauma until something triggers it, and then at that point we don't even know how to react to it. So we need to change how we react to shit too. Like being in a place, like I'm not gonna lie, like I love being I love being back home because it humbles me. It puts me in positions to like rejuvenate. But then being back home is very taxing because you don't realize how like dependent or like how things kind of go hand in hand, and you don't realize like what kind of things you tend to have to deal with that in reality you really would never have to deal with if it wasn't home, and you can't run away from it here like it's home.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've realized. Like you can't run away from shit. No, you can smoke all you want, you can drink all you want, do whatever you do to like I know a lot of people have a lot of negative habits that use to deal with pain, but like you can't run from shit. You gotta embrace shit. Like start meditating more, just start contemplating on your situation more. Like start really just thinking about why you go about things the way you do, so you can change that negative behavior and turn it into a positive. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can't run from shit. You gotta face shit someday. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's facts.
Are you in love with anybody, bro?
Nah, not right now, bro.
Why is that?
Love will find me, bro. Like I'm gonna focus like with just my goals as far as like just moving forward in life. I feel like I'm very confident in like what I have to offer somebody else. But at the same time, it's like we young, bro. Like I'm just trying to make moves right now.
Movie.
Yo, how many times you gonna say bow, bro?
I'm not. Nah, bro. I love the Flossy. I was just in the Flossy. Shout out
Yo,
to my bro.
word. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Like I really fuck with the New York drill scene. OD. When I pop out, I do my little Pop Smoke dance. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I fuck with. You know what it is, bro. One thing I think we need to do. I think me, you, a couple other people. We need to go on a Euro trip. We need to go on a trip like just outside.
Word. Once this coronavirus shit die down, yo. I know a lot of people y'all been washing y'all hands, but yo, like wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? Nah, wash your hands, yo. That ass, like it's crazy. Like I really feel bad for anybody that got the carbon cold right now. Like you can cough, like it's like quick, grab the hand sanitizer. Like
bro, you know hand sanitizer going for like bro $40.
Yo, I be feeling bad for anybody got the carbon cold. Like you cough once, like
niggas giving out hand sanitizers, spritzes for $1, $2 each, bro.
Nah, like it's just crazy because it's like the people that just started washing their hands. I hope y'all continue to, and then buy some soap. You know what I'm saying? Wearing cologne is not the same thing as soap and water. Like let's establish this. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, is it ironic that's like only like old people, white people, and like people with like horrible immune systems that are really like getting this stuff, and it's only like really big, bro. I know you seen ShopRite, I know you seen fucking Costco, I know you seen Stop and Shop.
Yo, big fast, bro. I just want to say, like, say you in a rush, bro. You running late for work. I feel like a 5-minute shower is better than no shower. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact. I be doing that shit every fucking morning.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, no funny shit, bro. If I'm running late, I'll take that bullshit shower with no shower, bro.
That shit, that shit fuck up your mood, like, bro.
Niggas just be, it's trifling out here, bro.
The streets is hard, bro. You grinding. Niggas is in grind mode. Like, this shit is not
You ever
easy.
go to the bathroom with niggas and then when you by the sink, they already out the door? Like, where you going? Like,
I was like,
where
damn,
you
so you
going?
not gonna wash your hair?
Where you going?
I be saying like, damn, bro, you ain't even wash your hair. I be having
Where
to
you going?
wash my hair to get the little
No,
pink
for this shit, like this coronavirus stuff that we've been doing, like, we should have been doing a lot of this shit, bro, because niggas really don't be washing their hands, and it's nasty.
Do you think niggas really getting sick like that, or do you think niggas just dirty and now they just trying to force people to be clean?
Nah, bro. Honestly, I think a lot of people is dirty. Like, honestly, like that's why you gotta say hand sanitize up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you exfoliate, self care. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get a manicure in a few days. Like, you just gotta take care of yourself, bro. You take care of yourself, you gonna feel good. That's the main thing I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to make fun of nobody of whatever bad habits. You gotta take care of yourself. You gonna feel good.
You be going to the gym, bro?
Yo, honestly, bro, I'll say follow up, but it's like I be in the crib doing my push-ups
and shit.
I got the little pull-up ball, ab workouts type shit. what I'm saying?
I'm trying to start going. I got my Planet Fitness membership. I'm about to cut that shit.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes it'd be hard to go to the gym. Like, mentally after work, you might not be feeling it, but do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say. Like, just do something. Like, try to stay physically active. You're not hooping no more. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Because them snacks gonna be calling you.
Oh, bro, they call me every day.
Every day.
I wake up in the morning, get my little ruffles. But shout out, yo, we got a lot of stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. 2020 is gonna be a nice year, bro. I feel like 2020, like the whole end of 2019 into 2020 really kind of like put so much pressure on a nigga that at this point he gotta shine. Because a lot of people ain't make it. Like, a lot of the people I thought were my friends, a lot of people that I thought had love for me, a lot of people, even my peoples, a lot of people just didn't make it into 2020 with me, bro.
Nah, I feel you, bro. But it's like, I don't got no anger towards nobody. It's still love.
Matters.
Like, even if it's from a distance, you know what I'm saying? Like, gotta learn to forgive and just move on, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
just unfortunate.
People might have did you grimy. Don't let that shit happen again. You know what I'm saying? Just keep moving forward.
Facts. That's facts. All right, bro. Shit, is there anything else we got to touch the topic on? Anything else you'd like to say? Anything else you'd like the people to know?
You know, just change your approach. You know what I'm saying? That's the title of this. It's going to be a good week because I said so. It's about to be Monday. What time is it?
What time is that shit? Because we got to go play space. It's 11:30.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Change your approach. You know what I'm saying? Take things one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? You're blessed. You have purpose. Just keep going. You tough. Keep going. You know what I'm saying?
I love this.
That's
is like
all I got to say. You know
this is like a special burst of positivity. I think everybody's going to really appreciate this shit.
Yo, deadass, I feel positive as fuck right now. I'm on like my second drink. You know? Like, I'm feeling positive as fuck.
Good vibes.
My word, like, I know shit not gonna be easy. Just take things one day at a time. You got this.
Shout out to the fourth quarter, man. We in the first quarter. This is a beautiful. I think this is gonna be This is a dope first quarter.
Yo, and by the way, since we here, can y'all let me know what's good to watch on Netflix? You know, the whole NBA season canceled and shit, so I got a lot of free time.
Yo, you think Rudy Gobert did some wild shit for him for them to guess shit, or do you think that he really ain't really got nothing like that deep and niggas just doing the most, just being super precautious?
Yo, deadass, bro. I really don't know what's going on with 2020, bro. Like,
Pop.
Kobe!
Nah, that Kobe shit's fucked up. That Kobe shit fucked up. I know everybody hurting. Everybody is mourning. Pop, Kobe, Gianna. Who else? We had some other. Yeah, who else? Who else was on some shit?
Yo, you must have played some Pop Smoke right now. Hold up.
What's your favorite Pop Smoke song?
Shake the Room.
I'm about to shake the room.
Hey.
What we saying? I'm gonna shake the room. Every time I see a baddie, I just start growling at her. I just start growling. Nah, that shake the room go crazy. I'm gonna shake the room, shake it. Not Quavo part. Not Quavo part. Nah, shout out to Pop, man. Shout out to the Flossy, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so happy you came. This was dope. This is dope.
Nice, bro. I'm happy to be here, for real.
Man, we gonna play some spades, bro. All right, bro. People want to find you, connect with you, support your organization, etc., etc. Where can they go?
Yo, you can follow me on @_genuine vibes. You can email me at areyouready@NYC. It's areyoureadynyc@gmail.com. I'm saying, if you're interested in being a part of my nonprofit or just keep it up to date with everything I got going on. That's pretty much it.
That's it. All right, well, thank you so much, Meechie. I appreciate you, brother.
No problem.
Y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the World's Greatest Podcast. No, I don't just say this because it sounds lit. I really believe this is the World's Greatest Podcast with the
Change your approach.
Change your fucking approach.
Change your approach.
He said it here first. All right. Like I said, y'all tune in, talk ain't cheap, and it's not that deep. It's a vibe.